Irris, we actually heard those air raid sirens live as we were talking to you about half an hour ago. What can you tell us about what's been happening where you are?
Well, I've had to come inside because the rocket fire was very close to here, that we heard two large explosions, and the instructions are to come inside. What we know is that Hamas had issued an ultimatum to Israel, saying that since it had cancelled its Jerusalem Day parade, it was to remove itself from the Aqsa mosque compound altogether. And there was a list of other really impossible demands: release every Palestinian prisoner, those kind of things. And if not, Hamas would respond. And they gave them an hour to do it. That was at 5 local time. At 6 local time, when I was talking to you, was when the rocket fire landed. Well, it was all the way to Jerusalem, but it was further down the coast too. So we did see rocket fire all the way up the coast from Gaza to here. I have to say, rocket fire in Jerusalem is quite rare. I can't remember the last time, it was years ago. So this is definitely, we are seeing that this crisis in Jerusalem, this escalation in Jerusalem, is spreading not just to the West Bank, but to Gaza as well.
Irris, we've just seen an alert here from the Israeli army saying that 7 rockets is the number that they're saying has been fired today from Gaza. This news then is not going to calm the situation where you are, is it? Talk to us about what you've seen and what's been happening in the past few days.
No, it won't. And it's interesting because the aim of the Israeli police forces, they say, is to keep things local, to solve the problem locally before it gets out of hand and spreads. Well, it is already spreading. It's spreading to the West Bank and it's spreading to Gaza. And that problem is, I guess, the dissatisfaction, the discontent that there is in Jerusalem that just bubbles along underneath the surface, and every 3 or 4 years it explodes. And we are in the middle of one of those explosions. So you can say it was prompted by a case about Palestinian evictions, or you can say it was prompted by the way that the Damascus Gate was handled by Israeli police early on in Ramadan, or by the holy month of Ramadan itself. But I would say none of those is really the cause. It's the discontent that's bubbling up and that nothing at the moment can quell. And by the way, it is having international repercussions as well. We're seeing things about this in Jordan. We're seeing a demonstration in solidarity with Jerusalem in Lebanon. We're seeing comments from Washington. So it is no longer just one small incident or yet another small incident that is happening here.
All right, Irris Makler in Jerusalem, thank you very much.